Hello and welcome. Now I thought if I was going to use a slurry spreader, I would want to get another one. We have got enough, I think, to probably just about buy this particular implement. So I've got the other one back up at the store, which we should now sell, but we do need to replace it straight away. I thought it's also about time that we obviously use our self-sufficiency a little bit more. We've got some slurry, we've got some manure now. We could actually make some fertilizer, but I think this would be more to sell than it would for anything else. Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to get into the fertilizer business in a big way, but again, we've only got what we've got. So I would like to use the slurry as well, as in, like, yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want to just forget that we've got a shed load of slurry that we've been very kindly left there. Oh, God, I keep forgetting about this new thing that you need to switch off on every map, which is a bit annoying, actually. I've got to be honest. It's sort of it's nice. You can press F12. No. Yeah, you press F12 and you switch off your. You can switch the extra time scales on as well. Yeah. Right. Okay. I'm probably not going to go like extra like this player and speed multiplier off. Let's just see. No, that's better. That is really exactly what it should be. Right, fantastic. So then let's sell that. I know we're not going to get... Oh, not bad. I thought it would like go towards the cost of a new one, but it is a spreader. I'm just going to say I'm not sure with the slurry tanks. There are some fairly reasonable ones. That's what I was thinking. I don't mind us paying like 20 grand of our own money on top of that. There's nothing in the sales, is there? There is, but not like that. I could probably also make... It's only about 4,000. I am interested in that, but yeah. So let's have a look. Slurry tankers. I'm sure one of these MEPRs. I mean, there's 61 grand, but let's be honest, that's not terrible for one of these. Now this is good as well, but again, its natural price is actually quite expensive. Natural price. Right, containers. Yeah, these are brilliant, but they are very small. And I think one of them you can actually stick the... So actually the Modulo 16,000 by Camelos probably represents one. Isn't this the one where you can stick the backs on? No, it's not. I thought you could. So you got two versions. I could have sworn you actually could. The Kawaiko represents to me probably the very best value of any one. These are good, but they're only good in the sales. Yes, I think this one, which is the one that you can stick something on, represents terribly good value. How big is it though? It's 24 cubic meters versus 20. So actually, it still does really represent slightly better value, although we've got to buy something as well, but that's very good value, I think, personally. So I think although it was more than I wish to spend, we will I think we'll actually do it. It does do water on that as well, doesn't it? Yes, you can do water with it, although we would be using this one. That's true. It's also going to mean we're going to need a second thing. I'm not explaining myself right. Yeah, I'm going to need to tank. Oh, do you know, we can... The main thing... Yeah, it would do water as well. So let's go for it. Let's go out on a limb. It's a bit more than I wish to sort of spend. And we've also then got to buy the beautiful slurry tool, which is the Moesca Duo, or the Mosca Duo as it's called here. So we will indeed... Should we do a different colour? Oh, that's right. Only just it does a splash of colour. Thankfully it's 0, because I'm not sure I'd be tempted to spend on that little tiny thing really that is red. Right, so then let's grab this, because this could probably manage this. Let's be honest. The other thing is that it's a fairly hefty bit of equipment. You can't just do it with any old tractor. So it is actually a fairly big size, and it is bigger. I didn't realise it was bigger than the the Quaker one, because that to me before was the representing slightly the best value. Well, this is slightly bigger, so that's even better. I didn't realise that. Right, so then let's take this down. We'll grab some, decant some slurry. I've been tweaking a lot. I'm always tweaking, but I've got some. I don't know if I did mention this. I think I did. Yeah, I have got 2 of my mods that have had attention from giants. It's just typically since that the time it was released, I've been having lousy night's sleep. So my concentration is terrible. And I was literally this morning. I thought, well, I've woken up and I've not had a terrible night's sleep. And I thought I could get on with that, and I thought, I'm shattered. You can't just get over a bad night's sleep or bad night's sleeps like that. It's nice to see the crops growing. Now then, the other thing is, I know we shouldn't have, but have we got any weeds? That's what I'm really wanting to see. Oh, we have actually. Oh, on those bottom fields, which we should have expected because we... Now then, that is a point. Have we got a sprayer? Did we? Have we got one? It's true, actually. Can't remember if we have. No, that's not how you look. Have we got a sprayer? It doesn't ring a bell. I don't think we have. Multi-farmer. You see, we've gone and splashed out this cash, and now we've like left ourselves in a bit of a thing, and we've only got 105 grand. Luckily for us, the farm compact is always reasonable, always. So I think we're going to be grabbing the farm compact. I mean, I do like where we are with tractors, and we have. The one thing is I could do is sell a bit of pig food, because we have got quite a lot. So we could sort of get ourselves. We're nearly at New Farm Start money, so we're not like, it's not the end of the world. We just bought this beautiful bit of kit, but yeah, really, I would say that of all the things we've obviously done, this could have done last for next year, because we've already done the fertilising. But I did need a tank anyway, so that was one of the main reasons I needed to do this. So it looks like we're going to have to, after being up at the store, we need to ask the store to deliver a... I'm sure we've got a sprayer. No, we haven't. No, if it was anywhere, it would be up in there, and that's just our bits and bobs. Right, so then stick animals. Have we fed the animals? Always drop the Mosca duo off by mistake. When I've got this, always. Right, so it leaves we've got a very, very John Deere heavy team. Right, animals. That's what we've got to have a look at. So these definitely want some TMR, and the bottom has already been done, and they've got buffalo milk a little bit. We did stick the butter in there. Oh, we've not shifted any butter out though, so let's go down there. Well, let's do up here first. We need to grab. Yeah, hopefully we'll remember that going around in circles is not going to help you out at all. So we want... Now, it's a point, did we make the TMR? Because there's something a bit going strange on about TMR. Now, when the game first came out, you couldn't have... TMR was... let's just show you. Is it making TMR or is it not? Have we got it even on? Yes, straw, silage and hay. And we did stick it all in. The hay's disappeared. The silage has gone down and the grass is... It's made a lot of digestate, so it's obviously got to be... But it's... is it going all down to the tiny animal silo? But we still should be more... Yeah, it got TMR 17. No, I don't know that was made... the grassfield silo has not shifted its grass, and I've changed the grass. I thought they changed. You see, this is what I'm saying. Though it's different versions of my silo, so I can't honestly say that it is that. So that's distributed grass windrow. I changed the name of this, yeah, but it may be a different model. It's distributing, so tiny animal silo. we just looked at. It's, yeah, got 17,000. So why? I'm confused myself. Did I go through the night? Yeah, we did, like last time. So definitely have gone through the night. Sugar mill. Have we got anything in our sugar mill left? So the pig food is in the sugar mill. I think we need to do it. I think let's do it. Yeah, have we also got any pig food in the... yeah, let's offset this bit of... yeah, this and a little bit more. Because pig food's always green. Oh, it don't really matter if we look anymore, because we've literally filled this, and then we'll grab some TMR, even if we have to buy it. Whatever. Yeah, I think giants have changed. I think forage, as it used to be, probably is forage now. But there wasn't any forage at the beginning of the game, so TMR was called forage, strangely enough. But if you went for forage on the thing, it nullified any TMR you'd got. I showed it on Riverbend Springs, so it's a bit of a weird one. It looks to me, because I actually saw forage in 82 Studios container, and I mean real forage, not TMR. So I'm wondering if that's been switched on, then that means that the thing that used to be called forage is now TMR. Okay. Why did you not appear? It's a bit of a struggle for that. Could be the way, the angle as well. It's actually, it could also be that it's, no, we've sold through this before, so we never had a problem with it before. Okay, we seemingly have now, and it's definitely the right side. We've never done any like unleveling or anything like that. Oh, we've not got it selected. Now that might be... it may have something to do with it. It's the game is not a mind reader. It's the Wally in charge. Yeah, who's still a little tired, if I'm honest, in my defence. You don't just suddenly bounce back from a couple of lousy nights' sleep. It doesn't just... and also it's Friday too. I was going to say it's a double whammy. It's Friday morning. It's Friday the 13th. I don't believe in such, like superstitions. Yeah, that actually just because it's Friday the 13th that bad things happen. Because bad things happen anyway. That's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming any of this on Friday the 13th. Because the fact is that scientifically I'm a tired thing because I've had 2 lousy nights sleep. So it, to me, it's nothing to do with anything like that. Right, now then, let's grab some TMR, and we will get to the... oh, no, it's here. It is. We actually did put it here. Yeah, we will investigate over the next few days, and I will correct this if forage is now a thing, which I think it is. I've sort of stumbled across it because I was on 82 Studios as thing, because we'd bought it to do some of the production-sized things. So, no, we don't want pig food, we want TMR. I think a couple of these as well. It's about time we... so that offset really nearly all of our costs. So we've now got a nice bit of kit. I've also changed the whiskey to be March from January. I've also tweaked a few prices that were not quite right of mine. Like, I've got my own rope. That was at the wrong price. No, clothes. Yeah, we sold a load of clothes on Polenia, and actually, I didn't realise at the time, where you go, that, oh, it's not very good at reversing either. And better to probably go all the way around again than I am to reverse. Oh, that's if I could actually control this vehicle. So we need to... it's the other one of these that we really need, isn't it, down at the bottom? We should have been setting that going, really. So let's borrow that from down the bottom. We'll have the store deliver to us down there. But we do need to feed first. So let's grab... We've got 17,000 litres, and this has now got a nozzle. It's a bit low though. Yeah, I mean literally that's a bit low, isn't it, that? Yeah, so 17,492. It's a bit on that we still need to really buy. Huh. Why does that not show? What have I... What? Definitely got it selected, so... Tip side left is right, so why are you not appearing? We're not filled, are we? Is that the problem? Have I really filled? Yes, we have already. So it was actually tipping. Okay, so that's... We have got some straw, but I think we need a bit of straw, but we do need to grab the milk that is now inside. We did, of course, have quite a lot. It's a bit... we are a bit cheated. Truthfully, we did have some in there, but obviously it disappeared, as we all know. So, unfortunately, we are down on the milk. But these things happen. Louisiana, likewise, that also was... we had thieves that robbed us of $1 million. Yeah, we would have been sitting on $1 million. And because, again, the game went wrong for no particular reason, we now have lost all of that. Yeah, even... I've never had it do that before, ever. It literally got equipment from Frankenmuth on the Louisiana map. Now, that did not work terribly well. So let's try going the other way around. That should work. You see it does. Right, 1,150. Let's put this over here. And I must move this as well. I'm trying to do all my models so that it's all sitting on the grates rather than like on the production slab, because that's what I don't like, where you're doing it like that. Right, so we need you now. Sounds like one of those American, we need you. The old. So, I think it's the fields. This was ploughed, strangely enough. It's these ones over here, which you can quite plainly see. We have got narrows, so we should be alright. We should. We will have to buy some. That is a point. We do then need to be down here. Yeah, I was just thinking we needed to like buy some herbicide, don't we? So that means... Oh no, there is a buy point over on the field. You're being silly and forgetting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I am. So yes, there's quite a bit of spraying to do, so it might be the entire session looking at it. But to be honest, it is what we need to do, so it is what it is. And it is up this one. It is nice to see the things on the field that we've actually, you know, making a bit of progress in that way. Right, and this is quite a big patch as well here. And this is grass. We left this first grass on purpose because we needed to. Right, so I'm going to say my words. So let's get this spray. Let's get the equipment ordered. We can only just afford the farm compact. And that is one of those things that I've got to give Giants their due. Is an absolute corker. It is. It's not was most unexpected that we would get such a thing as this. So we have got a... Okay, we're going to go for the 1200 litre tank, and we are definitely going to buy that. It's not just a tank either. It does literally store liquids, including digestate. So I never forgot the digestate on this. And then we want the route. I have got one of these. I keep saying it and I've still not found it out yet. No, we can't afford it on this one. No. It's got to be bog standard. We've got a waste spray because we just can't afford like the really expensive. Actually, that was the right one. No, it's not. That's the back. Sorry, the front, because it's got the lights. It's definitely the front. So that's right. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think that's not too terrible, all things considered. I'm quite pleased with that, really. So, just trying to see, we've put the milk in, a little bit of milk, but it will make quite a bit of butter. We do need the butter. Do we need the butcher? No, we don't need the butcher on this one, actually, do we? This is a product for selling. Oh, we haven't got anything so far, production-wise, that actually makes use of that. So we were going to do the self-sufficiency, though. We have got a bit of slurry and a bit of manure. We could sort of be clever, though. No, that's true. We do need this back down because this is the tractor for the down the bottom. So let's take it back. See, and sometimes it's not about power, it's about your wheels. It is, definitely. Sometimes it's, it's strange. Obviously the farm con doesn't match the criteria for going down the, I think it's about 27 metres. I think it looks like it, because when I use my fertiliser spreader, which is a 27 metre spreader, it actually fits in the tram lines perfectly. You know, as in, yeah, for the new precision farming tram lines, which really do damage to your fields, which is rather annoying, but I can understand why it's a thing. So, right, so let's grab. Oh, the trouble is we've got to grab our. Yeah, we need another tank. Another. Yeah, it's what we were talking about before about grabbing. So are we going to run down, especially with a tanker? And no, let's build. Yeah, I'd sooner. It's true. It's too. It's going to literally take forever to actually do. So, right, the grass has been done. We did fertilise. I believe we did. Let's have a look. Did we? I think we did. So no weeds left at all. Well, according to this tiny little patches, I don't know how on earth they got missed, but hey ho, it's saying that we did, so we obviously did, really. So soil types, pH, there's definitely got a green hue on every single one of our fields, and nitrogen, it's got the hue that it should have for those crops. 12 is a disappointment, because we definitely slurried that one. I actually remember the episode. And obviously these ones we fertilised by normal standard means. Field 11. Is that one of the grass ones? Did we miss that? That's grass. It is grass. I think... Ooh, is it? Let's go have a look. Yeah, let's go to field 11 and visit. It is grass. No, it is. So pH value bad. It's nitrogen perfect. So it isn't. We didn't forget. That's that it's precision farming isn't right. Like many things in the game, it really is. For saying giants have had 7 months to sort this out, and we've had multiple gigabyte, like repairs. You could say, well, the game's still an absolute shambles. Yeah, it's quite atrocious, really. How terrible things are. I can't pull my punches. My expectations for a game would have been that on day one it was a little bit shaky, but FS25 was a shambles, and it's gone through multiple fixes, and all we're getting is giants are fulfilling their promise because we've all paid money, and they're giving us machines, but the game still doesn't work. Yeah, is this right? Not really, not at all. So, right, let's have a look. No, we may as well go that way if we're going that way. Are we going to sell that? It would make us a little bit of cash, but no, we won't. We've obviously got our mover, so we're not worried about that. So let's go through. Yeah, we did feed. We did just check, because I know what I'm like. Yeah, that's good. And we were going to do 2, weren't we? Let's just go and do another one. I don't want to leave the top end in a mess, because we only did the one. I'm thinking, right, because I said, I've got to go down the bottom of the farm, because we really do need to sort that. And it's true, we did. So now then, TMR, which we are buying, because somehow something's gone wrong with the TMR machine. Wink, wink. Yeah, I'm not going mad. I'm just playing the storyline of, for some reason, it's again, something's been changed. And so the forage is now not forage. I need to investigate on why my TMR's not working on any map now. I need to do the whiskey as well. That's another one that's old school. Yeah. Ooh. They still look quite young, don't they? So excellent. So when that has gone through, so I don't think we've got an awful lot left. You know, other things that's a good value in the tip bucket. If we've got, I've not yet to have a wheel loader. I frequently rely on, is it Agri or one that makes a beautiful case? I think it is. I'm sure it's a case, old case wheel loader. So it's a bit of a barn find. We're holding out for one of those because the other ones, and I've not seen one in the sale. That's true. I haven't seen many of those wheel loaders in sale, strangely enough. Right, so let's go through till June morning, and I think that's not a bad place to lose it. Well, hopefully not lose it. No, we really don't want to be losing it. No. I'm tired, but not hopefully tired enough to lose it. You've got to see the funny side, especially when you're really tired. Luckily, it is Friday, so last day, and I'm not at the head office. I've escaped. Yeah, so let's have a look. Slurry is on the rise a little bit. Now they are worth selling and buying. So let's do so. Did we just lose a shed load of money? 19,000. No, we just no. Oh no, we need to. Oh, gee, I hate to want to do that. Now I've got a reset on camera. Now we know you couldn't make that mistake in real life. Let's reset that back to the store and hope it didn't do any damage to our field, which it's grass. Yeah. Well, it's one of the few times you can actually get away with such a mistake. Right, so we could sort of actually do both of these in one go. Ooh, only we can't afford both. So do you know? We'll do it one at a time. So we're in the month of June. We are on American dollars, and we are in Great Britain. I think I realise that that's not the actual. What it should be is it should be on pounds. I would say, living in my own country, you'd have thought that I'd have known this. No, I do know it's just it escapes your attention. Is all. It's not. Right, so then. I'm enjoying my time on the map. I really do. It's a beautiful map. But one of my favourites in FS25. And it is one of those that I actually, it was my last Let's Play, really, strangely enough. So I may have stayed longer, I did say that as I was leaving, which is probably another reason why I'm here as well. I have also got Moss Valley, but I'm not sure whether I'd like to do that as a full-blown Let's Play as well, so I may run the two a little bit. Sort of concurrently a little, but I don't want it to suffer that either of them suffer a little bit, so we might have to try and yeah, I'm not sure how to do it. I haven't got very far into Moss Valley though, because obviously this dropped and I thought, oh, I sort of promise now we're to drop this, because otherwise the telehandler will still think it's got the weight. Right, so then 134,680. Now then, let's have a look, shall we, at what we have got this time. Has it done any TMR? Has it gone down the graph? No. See, it doesn't understand anymore how to make TMR, because we've actually got the TMR ticked. We saw it. Which should use straw and silage and hay. We've got plenty of silage. We've got no hay. That would explain why it's not mixing though. It's not really. We all saw me put the hay in there. We grabbed it all and stuck it all in. So the fact that it's disappeared when we they were not grass bales, were they? No. FSLandscaping. No, there were hay. I remember. So what's happened to the hay bales then? Yeah, and I've changed the name to hay, strangely enough. You know, in the self-sufficiency, because it used to say dry grass windrow. Now it says hay. I was a little bit you know, like mucking around a little bit. So I am a little bit. We've obviously, so it didn't do any silage and digestive overnight either. It has got plenty of grass in. Has it run out of water? It has indeed. So that would explain that one, but it doesn't explain why all of the hay has disappeared, which we know I put in there. Has it moved it or has it destroyed it? We know we did it. Even I'm not going that mad. So the TMR actually is going down to the tiny animal silo, though. So that means we must have some then. And the grass has gone down there. So was it like forgotten what hay is or something? We've got a shed load of grass all over the place, really. But we've got seemingly all of our hay has disappeared, which is rather annoying when we actually did all of that bale lifting. I see it has got 106 tons, so the TMR is actually doing it. Yes, we've not done that anywhere else. So it did mix it. It is basically it. So that would explain why the hay has disappeared. It's not that it's disappeared, it really has become the constituent part, which why there's not a stitch left. Yeah. There's a lot of TMR. Now, is that on telling TMR to distribute? Because we need to tell it to distribute, do we not? Everywhere. Because seemingly they've switched it on all over the place. So, should be looking for forage, as it's called on here, which is not forage anymore. It's TMR. So, I need to be changing the title on that. Is distributing. And have you got any in here? Yes, you have. Yeah, we've done it. We have done it. We've been quite good. Got it distributing, and we haven't got that one distributing. Distributing now. So we've got enough in the bottom thing. That was all that really mattered. We've sort of sold and buyed a little bit. Did we say enough for a session? I would say let's feed the animals. That's what my response to that is. Let's feed the animals, which are down there. He's hiding. I think you'll find he's hiding. Yeah, I thought so. So that should have a bit of room for TMR now. At the bottom, we've still got plenty at the top actually. Yeah, that's not too terrible. That's already filled. Slurry 57, straw buffalo milk 1,200. The animals are happy. Let's drop that and let's get the milk done. And to also see how we are actually doing on the butter making, which on here is sheerly just for profit. Yes, it is. Let's have a look, because obviously the multiplication factor on the bionic dairy is amazing. Wait, is it someone switches it on? I always think that really might have an impact on whether or not the actual butter is actually making. Luckily for us, we didn't have a shed load of it, so we're not missing out, but it should now in the morning. Let's go through to July. I'd like to at least see how we're actually doing. Let's grab that 1,200 litres and stick that in there, and then we will go through. Now, are we missing any sales? Let's have a look, shall we? If we've got anything of ours produce that is in the green, that is not. Yeah, we have got a bit of pig food again. Diesel is always worth enough. So the barley whiskey is March. So that's all. We missed that. No, we didn't have enough of it at the time, if I remember rightly. Yeah, and that's still not got enough of that to actually. Hang on, is that? Yeah, that should be worth more because we've got a lot more of it. So no, there's nothing that we've got to sell at the minute. The sugar we're not selling. Yeah, I have also. That's strange. It's not understanding how much it is. I need to actually. Oh, we're not selling it anyway. I don't realise this. But, right, so animals. No, the other thing is, yeah, how close to giving birth are they? 60. These ones, it's more about getting out of puberty for this lot. But when they are out of puberty, or when they're about to, we're going to split them and bring them down. And this is the Let's Play that I have got the trailer to move them. So we'll be shifting them ourselves, which is quite nice. So we will go through till tomorrow morning. It was on the cards originally, but again, we bought a couple of modules, but then I came off, and we're now going to start from scratch. So, but in my defence, we've not. And have we lost some cash? Did we have an option there that? I think we did. We lost a bit of cash there. Oh, you know, it's still there. That's what it is. I was going to say that did freak me out, because obviously I know how this works now, but then I obviously forgot that I'd like not taken this yet. My bad. And it is worth quite a bit. So this should be the difference in actually our profit so far. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've never been that struck on the Thunder Creek, but I do love the yeah. So we didn't make a lot off of it, but now we can afford this. Just it's a bit of a beast. 600 horsepower for 122,000. This type Big Roy. This must have been their answer to the Big Bud, I would say. Looking at that, let's move you out the way, because Big Roy is probably going to bash into you, because I would imagine it's a fairly hefty tractor. I do like the colours. I've never been a massive fan of the Versatiles. Never been in one yet that ever struck me as being inspiring in any way, shape or form. They've always been very mediocre. As in, like, you know, like performance-wise, I've jumped in them and I've like thought, oh, well, this is nothing special. And that's a bit underwhelming, isn't it, really? That's more like it. 153,383. It's a nice place to leave it. It really is. Right, so then, let's feed the animals. Let's just finish it. We've fed the bottom section. Let's just feed the top farm before we like disappear. And then I really do think that's quite good. I mean, we have got the Meproset as well, which obviously, and the Moescadua or the Moscadua. Oh, and we have got quite a bit of that. So seemingly, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get to. No, we haven't got any TMR in the this one, so we're going to have to buy it. I think it'll only be one. Yeah, that's more than adequate, isn't it, really? Definitely. Another couple of months and they'll need shifting around a bit as well. Yeah, we shall be moving half of them down to the bottom so that when they do become adults and start to give birth... Mind you, it's a long way off, really. It is. Fantastic. Yeah, so... maturity, that should actually about fill them. Yeah, 50% there on this, so they need another 50%, and then they need to like go through the entire, like we're having bairns bits. So yeah, these are going to give birth and they're going to fill, and we have got 40, so actually that's not going to be too terrible on filling that quite a lot. So between the two sort of ends, does this allow milk? It does. You can get milk from this as well, so really, we might actually just keep these up here and just sell the bairns when they, you know, like, oh, I mean, that's a long way off. It is. And obviously at that point, our dairy is going to really come into its own for cheese and all manner of things. So I'm quite pleased. And it's going to be one of our major businesses on this farm. Yeah. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. I truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.